What is up, YouTube? How the heck is everyone doing today? I hope you guys are having an amazing, blessed morning, evening, night, whatever it may be for you guys. I hope you're having an amazing day. Your boy is back, starting to get back into filming videos and not have to be like 3 weeks separate from each and every single video. But today's gonna be a fun, interesting day. We're getting back into the groove of this, getting back into posting, trying to make content, try to keep up somewhat consistently. Today you gotta take care and feed all the animals, the snakes, the lizards, all of them. They need to get taken care of today. And we got another new animal. And so I'm excited to show you guys, but I'm gonna keep it a surprise, a secret, until the end to show you guys our new animal into the collection. So let's get right into the animal feeding. So first things first, we're gonna be taking care of the snakes, feeding them. First on the list is my boy Arbok, my baby, or juvenile. I can't even call him a baby anymore because he's getting close to like 2 feet. A juvenile false water cobra. Let's see, come on, bud. He is hungry. His feeding response has become insane. Come on. Hey, behind you. There we go. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. He just grabbed it and gobbled it down. Look. Didn't even constrict, didn't do nothing with it. Showed no mercy to that rodent. Look at that. Just freaking took it. Already gone. It's already gone. The second he grabbed it, half of it was already in his mouth and he just started going. Now, cool thing, so Arbok, like I just said, he is a false water cobra. So a very cool thing about false water cobras is that they are a very, very fast species of snakes when it comes to eating their food. And that's because them being terrestrial, they need to eat their food as fast as possible. Being on the ground, aka terrestrial, they don't have to, or they do, I should say, have to worry about a lot more predators coming from different angles, whether it's a bird, bigger lizards, mammals, whatever it may be, other snakes, because false water cobras are also a snake-eating species. And so they eat as fast as they possibly can to take down the meal, because a snake is at its weakest when it's eating, because of course having no ligaments, no arms, no legs, no nothing, they have nothing to protect themselves while they're in the process of digesting their food. Pretty cool little fun fact about them. And then right down here is Mystique. She's ready to eat. She is definitely ready. She's been very active, and if you guys look, she's actually gotten huge, man. If you look, this is a 40-gallon long enclosure, and I literally just saw her stretched out a couple minutes ago, and she's almost as long as this whole entire enclosure, which is honestly probably about 2 feet, 2.5 feet. So that's really cool. That makes me very happy, because this species of boa can get huge. I'm talking females up to like 6 to 8 feet and 60 pounds. They're huge. So it'd be very cool to see her get to that size later on in the future and have her as like an ambassador, educational ambassador for people to interact with. Or it could do like cool, little educational videos with you guys showing size and, just some really cool fun stuff with her. But on to feeding her now. So I have Mystique's food, her rodent right here, warmed up a little bit for her. Let's give this to her. She's gonna want it, I already know. Come on. Yeah, she's gonna want it. There you go. Look at that. I really hope I caught that on camera. I really hope I did not miss that for you guys. But look at that, she's striking and holding on. I'm surprised this time she isn't constricting it. The last like 3-4 meals that I've been giving her, she fully wraps around it. This time she didn't. But that's okay. As long as she eats her food, that means she's healthy and it's gonna help her grow. That's all that matters. And so we'll leave her alone on that and let her chow down on that, because I cannot lie, she is a sensitive, shy eater, and she will try and drop it if I make too much noise. So we're just gonna let her be. Mystique is eating her food now. Arbok's already looking for more food. I just want to give you guys an update on Pickle's enclosure. So right now I kind of have it elevated on the table. I brought a table in to elevate it a little bit just until I organize and get some racks and stuff set up. But This is Pickles enclosure update. I'll move this glass a little bit. I actually added a couple more hides in here, a miniature log that a friend of mine gave to me, and a little forest hide that helps with humidity. And this is his enclosure so far. It's doing really good. He's loving it. Last time I saw him, he was in this big log. So there he is. You can see his head kind of like right there. Hi, Pickle. But he's loving it. This is like the perfect enclosure for him. It's huge. Like I said, it's a 90-gallon size enclosure, and so it is a perfect size. This is, even when he's full grown, because Pickle's still juvenile, he's like maybe half of the size that he's going to be when he's adult, if that. So even when he's full grown, this enclosure is still going to be big enough to where it gives him the perfect amount of space to roam around, move his body, stretch, burrow, all of it. The only thing I may do is just add a little bit more bedding in here so it has a little bit of a thicker layer for him to burrow under, but that would be later on in the future when he gets bigger and older, because right now this is like a perfect burrowing level for him. Plus, he has the hides, which helps a lot with that, and so it's awesome. It's doing good, and I know, I've been saying this for God knows how long, but I am looking forward and I'm excited to upgrading snake enclosures sometime this week. Hopefully I'll be ordering some enclosures. Well, not hopefully, I am. So within this week, I'm going to be ordering online some enclosures, which are actually the same brand as Pickles enclosures, but for the snakes. So hopefully within a week, we'll get those in. I'll make a video of this whole wall section. What I want to do is take this whole section that you see where the snakes are at, and I want to turn this into like the snake wall, basically a little section where I have like racks and like different snakes, all sorts of different like species of really cool snakes. All my ball pythons, all of it would be up against this wall, all of them, and it just be very cool. It look a lot more organized and kind of neat. To me, I feel like that'd be really cool. But they're gonna get upgraded soon. I promise you, especially Arbok, because if you look at him, he's gone huge. Like, he is most definitely at the bare minimum as long as this enclosure. If anything, he might actually start to get longer after this next. He's going to be longer than this enclosure after his next shed. So that being said, I need to upgrade him fast, since he is a fast growing species of snake, being a colubrid. High metabolism, they grow fast. So that being said, I'm gonna be upgrading these guys very soon, and I'm gonna put it into a video. It's gonna be a really cool video. Might be pretty long, but it's gonna be a really cool video. Hi, bud. You gonna say hi? You gonna go in the water? But yeah, he's been done eating his meal, but Mystique just got done digesting that fuzzy of hers, and she looks like she kind of wants another one. But I'm not gonna test that. I'm gonna wait a couple days, feed her again. And so I've been feeding her like once every 3-4 days. Him, I've been feeding about once every 4 days. Kind of depends on his poop, if he has pooped yet, and if he has or hasn't pooped yet with his metabolism. But enough with the jibber jabber, me yapping about that. Let's get right into the next animal for feeding. So up next, we got Turbo to feed. I'm gonna give her this nice little hard-boiled egg I made last night. So she is hungry. Now, ever since the last video I made, I can't lie, I have not seen any more eggs that she's laid. What? You gonna come up? Hi. But in my previous video, if you guys saw or watched or even just saw the title, I figured out that Turbo is not a he. He is actually a she. And that's because I found 2 infertile eggs laid by her, which were actually ridiculously huge eggs. I wish I could have shown you guys on camera what they looked like, but I kind of threw them away beforehand before I even thought of, oh, I should probably have made a video about it. That would have been pretty cool. But she's doing really good. She hasn't really lost any weight since then. I've been really kind of just keeping on a good feeding schedule, consistent for her since she's had or laid those 2 eggs, because I didn't know if she's going to lay anymore, and I didn't want her to like lose massive weight. But other than that, she's doing pretty good. Her enclosure is ridiculously dirty. As you can see, she needs to get her water changed. I need to replace her hammock because she completely shredded one of the rings on there, so it doesn't hold up anymore, so I have to get her a new hammock. But I got her a nice little hard-boiled egg here. I'm gonna just set her right down on the floor. It's been a while since she's had eggs, so she absolutely loves them. You'll see her chow right down onto them. There you go. Nope. Bring it over here. Bring it over here. Come on. There you go. So really cool thing with monitor lizards is that I know I say this a lot, but they really are this century's version of raptors. They are ridiculously intelligent animals, and out in the wild, they are very notorious for stealing eggs, just like raptors you might see in movies or, you know, in cartoons and that, but they really are. Now, with mangrove monitors, they're native and found in Asia, mainly in areas of Thailand, and they're actually very, very intelligent species for varanids, for monitor lizards, and they're actually known to team up with each other and organize and coordinate their attacks to steal crocodile eggs from saltwater crocodiles. So that's really, really cool. As you can see, she's just chowing down onto this egg. And she will actually, believe it or not, this is a normal egg you would get from a grocery store that I just ended up hard boiling. Even though she's a smaller monitor lizard, their species really don't get that big compared to a lot of others. She will just about almost eat this whole entire egg. I kid you not. She will. Granted, it's going to take a lot of time for her. It's going to take some time, but she will just about demolish almost this whole entire egg. So what we'll do is we'll let her eat, and while she's eating, we're going to go take care of some of the other animals as well. Turbo is officially done finishing her egg. Have her back in her enclosure. Got her some nice, fresh, clean water that will last maybe a good solid 10 seconds. Marley, move. Girl, you're eating Marley. Stop. I'm trying to show them. So, while I'm trying to stop the dog from eating the rest of it, but this is how much that Turbo ate of that hard-boiled egg. Almost the whole entire thing, like I said earlier, which is actually pretty interesting that a lizard that's a smaller version ate a whole entire egg, which is pretty cool in my part. But she's up here finishing up whatever that she has in her mouth, and she'll probably go over to the water to help digest it. But while she's taken care of, let's get on to the next animal. Now for the main event that all of you guys have been waiting for, the new animal that we got, or that I got into the collection. Show you guys right under here. Ta-da! This guy right here is Shinji. He is what you call a banana yellow belly. I believe I got that correct. A banana yellow belly ball python. Now this guy is really, really, really pretty. And so with these guys, they are known to have very high yellows. And with Shinji here, he is a little bit stunted. Unfortunately, from, if I'm not mistaken, what the previous owner told me was that when he was about for the first 6 to 8 months of him being a baby, he didn't eat at all. And because of that, him refusing any food, he started to become very stunted. But I believe, long as I give him the right proper meals, give him a little bit of a bigger meal and that, he could possibly grow and put on a little bit of size. But I just wanted to show you guys how beautiful this animal is. I know it's not any cool like new lizard or really cool snake, like a unique snake species, like another false water cobra or that. But ball pythons, they're super, super cool. They're very, very sweet, docile, very just low-tempered snakes, very easy to take care of. Nothing like too sketchy, or in the fact of just nothing too like high energy and that, like how Arbok can be sometimes. But they're super, super cool. I love having them into my collection because of just how pretty they are. You even see the scales on him. So look at that, look at the detailing, and then look at the yellow, bright, bright yellow. Now Ghost is a hypomelanistic, so his color is more of like a gold, while Shinji here is like a just bright highlighted yellow, which I find super, super cool, very, very pretty. But this is our newest collection, our newest guy into the collection, which I'm excited to have, because I can add, because I would love to do a section of different snakes on like one side of the wall of the reptile room, and it'd be awesome to have like an area of different morphs of ball pythons And look at that too. Like, look how well he just blends in with the mulch. His bedding, he's so cool. Such a pretty snake, and just the colors are absolutely amazing. Super pretty. Alright guys, that's going to conclude the rest of today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already, drop a like, subscribe, turn on those notifications so you know when I post another video. But I thank you guys for watching. Have a blessed day and stay tuned to see you on the next one.